Hey guys, and welcome back to the JTO channel. And before we get into this preview, I just want to quickly say in the link in the description up below, or you can click on my YouTube channel, and it's the last video before this one is uploaded. I didn't make a video. I appeared on Matisse's channel. Matisse last night he was doing a late stream. He wanted to get a phone in and get fans' thoughts on Lukaku and how many goals he'll score and maybe just what to expect of Chelsea this season in general. So I made an appearance on there last night. If you haven't already, please do check it out. I recommend you do. It was pretty funny, to be fair, and I enjoyed the vibe, and it was a good conversation to have with Matisse, and it was a very good experience for me to have my first time appearing on someone else's channel, so yeah, you gotta do it first somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, check out, link in the description below, and yeah guys, anyway, let's get into today's video. This is obviously your match preview. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace tomorrow at Stamford Bridge, 3 o'clock kickoff time. And I'm recording this a couple hours before Arsenal actually play Brentford. So I'm hoping this goes out before that game starts. But who cares? They're probably going to lose anyway, Arsenal. Obviously, Brentford, their first game and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about briefly what Tuchel said in his press conference about injuries. Lukaku's obviously not going to be available. I'm going to give you a lineup prediction that I think will play out tomorrow, and I think what score prediction I will also give out. So if you do enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and like I said, please check out the video last night, my clip on Matisse, me and Matisse having a chat about Lukaku and Chelsea. But yeah, let's get into it straight away. So obviously in Tuchel's press conference, he was asked about injuries first of all, and obviously Ziyech and Kante. So Ziyech looks like he's definitely out. We already know this. It looked like the injury doesn't look as bad as it is. Apparently, should take 2 weeks for him to fully recover from it and get back to full speed. So my prediction for when Ziyech comes back, I would probably say after the international break. Obviously, we've got 3 games this month, if I'm not wrong. We've got Palace, Arsenal, and Liverpool. I don't know if we have a game after that this month. If we do, it's probably at the end of the month. But we know after this month, the international break is going to happen. And then we're back to our football again. The fact that international break is happening already. Like, we just came off the Euros like a month ago. And now we're here at the international break nearly 2 months later. It's like, can we just not have that, please? But obviously, World Cup qualifiers have got to happen. But yeah. So we expect Ziyech to roughly be back, in my opinion, to start playing again after the international break. September, I expect him to come back. But he definitely won't play this month. He needs to recover. And you know what? At least it's not a long time because, boy, them shoulder injuries, it takes minimum 6 weeks to recover from. But it's not, he hasn't dislocated it properly. So it's okay in terms of Ziyech. Kante, he mentioned how Kante had a little bit of issues here and there, although to be fair, there were pictures of him training today, so we're not sure if they're going to allow him to play tomorrow. According to Tuchel, they're going to analyze and, the data and sports science and can he play, and if he does, how long, and all this stuff, whether he can just play tomorrow or not. And that will put an impact on it because, to be fair, the day before the Super Cup final, Kante actually left training. If you saw the training live, he actually left the training and separated himself from the group. He got some treatment, I think, and then he came back straight away and trained again. So it looked like there was a minor problem he had there. So it's kind of not surprising. And someone like Kante, considering his age and the way he plays, we're going to have to look after him properly this season. And I'm just hoping that we don't overuse him. And this is why I think it's key that we get a fourth midfielder because, like I said, especially a defensive type midfielder. And I'm like, look, I don't mind Ruben in the team, but I don't know if he's ready to play that fourth choice mid. And considering he's the same player mold as Kovacic, but can actually shoot and assist, it's sort of like, yo, we need somebody a bit more like Jorginho. Not because Ruben's a box-to-box, Kova's a box-to-box, and Kante's a box-to-box. We kind of need a sort of more defensive-minded midfielder, do you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens in terms of the midfielder situation. And yeah, guys, obviously that's it on the team news. Obviously everyone else is fit. And obviously talked about Lukaku. It looks like Lukaku could, he's in quarantine, obviously. Everyone knows this. He's in quarantine. He's relaxing, you know what I'm saying? Apparently he's going to be available for Arsenal, but he's not going to play tomorrow, people. I repeat, Lukaku is not going to play tomorrow. So, and yeah, he was asked something about Haaland. He made a joke out of it. How he said he wanted both and Lewandowski as a number 10 and he's not happy and all this stuff. Like, Tuchel's such a joke, man. Like, and I love it, to be fair. You know what I mean? So, fair play to him on that. Anyway, let's go into the lineup prediction. Obviously, in goal, Mendy, as always. Moved a bit iffy in that game v Villarreal. With his kicking at times, and I was like, yo, I'll allow him because it's obviously still preseason's just ended now, and we're going into the new season, and we don't want to see them mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say, you know what, Mendy, just patting yourself, and let's get this rolling. So Mendy in goal, a back three for me. Antonio Rudiger starts as left centre back. Aspie is not available for this game, people. Aspie is actually not available for this game, if you didn't know, because he obviously got a red card against Aston Villa and he got a one-match ban, so he cannot play this game, unfortunately. So yeah. I think Trevor Chalobah is going to play tomorrow. I think Chalobah is going to play right centre-back. And I believe the middle centre-back will be Andreas Christensen. I think that will be our back three for tomorrow. Zuma, look, I would put him in potentially at right centre-back or middle centre-back, but Christensen, I feel like maybe needs minutes now. Played some in the Super Cup. And I feel like Chalobah just deserves to play. I mean, he hasn't gone on loan yet, and he's going to probably most likely be in the match day squad for tomorrow. So it's only probably fair if he continues his form for Chelsea at the moment. So for me, Chalobah plays tomorrow alongside Christensen and Antonio Rudiger. We go on to our wing backs now. Right wing back, Callum Hudson-Odoi. Look, people had to go at him for his performance against Villarreal, but at the end of the day, right, he's not a right wing back. I don't care if people tell me, oh, in the system, he pretty much gets to play as a right winger. I sort of hear that, but he isn't a right winger. For me, he's not a right wing back. And when he's playing right wing, I just don't think his best qualities are even coming out from there anyway. The only reason why he plays there is because he's got a good cross on him. That's the only reason why he's playing there. For me, I'd like to see more on the left wing, but we'll see if Tuchel does that this season, yeah. But I think he'll play right wing back tomorrow, and hey, it's probably the only, from what it looks like, that's probably the only position at the moment where it looks like he's only going to get his set of minutes this season, and that's unfortunate for him. But yeah, for me, he plays right wing back. Although I will, to be fair, say he needs to take on his man more. He didn't do that enough against Villarreal. I will criticize him for that though. He did not take on his man more because I think he has the capabilities of doing it. Getting past the man and putting across. And I don't think he did enough of that in the game against Villarreal. So I want to see more of that against Palace. Hopefully we get that. I don't know who their left back will be. Probably, I think Van Gaal left. I don't know who their left back will be. Crystal Palace. I don't know much about Palace. It's Vieira, and look, we're gonna see how they play tomorrow. Left wing back, I'd actually start Ben Chilwell. Alonso, he played 120 minutes, okay? And he worked his socks off. And you know what? He played decent throughout the whole game, okay? So I don't want him to play this game. I'd rather Ben Chilwell played for a bit and then maybe bring on Alonso or even Emerson. Somebody who might need to get minutes as well if he's going to stay, which looks like, once again, he is going to stay here. So for me, Ben Chilwell and Callum Hudson-Odoi wing backs. The two midfielders, it's a hard one. With Kante, you don't know. Is he going to play? Is he not? I don't think we need him for tomorrow. I'd say play Kovacic, play Jorginho. Jorginho, get him some minutes. Get him, get him going. And then Kovacic, I wouldn't play him the whole game. At some point, I'd probably bring him off and bring Ruben on. Get him some minutes too, if he's going to be in the squad tomorrow. Especially if we don't plan on using Kante. Me, personally, I wouldn't use Kante at all. I'd save Kante for Arsenal next week. That's just me personally. If there's any issues, you rule him out completely, in my opinion. Anyway, for me, those two, it worked. They have such a good relationship. And speaking of Kovacic, obviously I didn't know this, but recently the squad numbers came out and he took the number 8. So I gotta say, fair play to him. Obviously he's number 8 for Croatia, and I don't know why people are having a go at him. Are people forgetting that Ross Barkley was our last number 8? And he is dog. He's actually bad. I don't rate this guy at all. He's such a bad player. At least Kovacic, our player of the season under Frank Lampard. Player of the season under Frank Lampard. But he shouldn't get the number 8 shirt because he can't shoot or he can't assist. Grow up, honestly. At the end of the day, it's actually just a number these days. I don't hear people complaining about Pulisic having the number 10. I don't care. I don't care about Werner having the number 11, but I don't see the same energy for that because Drogba used to have it. Like, make it make sense. It just shows agendas and double standards and all this crap that happens with sometimes all fan bases. I just don't like it. Anyway, we move on to the front three. For me personally, I would play Lukaku's not available tomorrow. Ziyech is not available for tomorrow. I don't think he's gonna play Tammy. If it was me, I probably would have played him just because Havertz has played 120 and he looks shattered. But I sort of feel like Havertz is gonna play tomorrow. I think Pulisic's gonna play and Werner's gonna play. I think there's enough fitness in their levels to go again. Pulisic's been here since the first game of preseason, so there's no excuse for him not to be fully fit. I know it wasn't great against Villarreal in the Super Cup final, but hey, who else is there? Are we gonna play? I don't think he's gonna play Cho there. So at the end of the day, we may as well put Pulisic there on the left of the 10. I think put Havertz of the right of the 10, and then put Timo Werner up top. I feel like that front three will play tomorrow. I'd like to see the likes of Reece James come on for a Havertz, and then you can put Timo up top and put Callum on the with one of the 10s with Christian or something like that. Get Reece James some minutes, you know what I'm saying? Get Ruben some minutes because Cover played 120, and obviously get Emerson some minutes for Chilwell because I don't know if Chilwell will be able to play the whole game, seeing as he's only played like one game and that was behind closed doors and it was only for 45 minutes as well. So let me just take you the team that I will play real quick. In goal, Mendy, Rudiger, Christensen, Trevor Chalobah. I would play Ben Chilwell, left wing back, Callum Hudson-Odoi, right wing back, Kovacic and Jorginho as the doubles pivots. And obviously my front three would be Pulisic, Havertz and Timo Werner up top. Tell me your lineup below and why you play these guys. It's sort of a lineup I want, and it's realistic as well due to certain circumstances like what happened in the game against Villarreal and how long we played and the fitness of our players and where they're at the moment, because the fitness levels are different for everyone else. Do you understand what I'm saying? And obviously, look, the players that have just come back as well, and you know, injuries and stuff like that. So I've had to take it all into account, and that's the team I feel like is best to take on Palace tomorrow. And of a score prediction, we always batter Palace with or without a striker. So it's Vieira, to be fair. I feel like Palace are going to be an entertaining team this season, but sorry, Vieira. I think we're going to win 3-0 tomorrow. I think it's going to be a solid win. I think Timo Werner is actually going to get a brace. Actually, no. Pulisic will, because he always loves a goal against Palace. So actually, Pulisic will get a brace and Timo Werner can get himself a goal. So, and hopefully we just win tomorrow, innit? And yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, link in the description. Check out my appearance on Matisse's channel, Talking Lukaku and Chelsea, like I said. Follow my social media down below as well. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, people. And I will see you guys tomorrow when I make my match review and my player ratings video for the first time this season. Peace.